Hello people, my name is Toby. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're not. Welcome to my monthly plan with me videos. I'm starting this series to show you how I plan for the month ahead, the best of my abilities obviously. Hopefully you guys love these videos. I'm trying to make a recurring series. We're currently in the month of November 2023, and I feel like for most of the year I've had a solid plan when it comes to planning for the month. I've been consistent in at least getting somewhat of a plan ready for the month ahead. But this month I've added something new to my routine. I got a new Notion template. I'm a Notion girlie. For anybody that knows me, I'm always using Notion. I'm always talking about Notion. I'm always telling people to use Notion just because it's amazing. And then I also got a new journal, so that's something that I am incorporating into my routine. Overall, I plan my months and my weeks out ahead of time so I can have some semblance of executive functioning and get stuff off my brain. I don't have to think about it once it's out there, once it's written down, once it's prepped. I just have to refer to something. I don't have to constantly try and remember what is going on. So I guess without further ado, let's get right into the video. Today we have an iced coffee on deck. Okay, let's hit the ground running with my planner. So I got this planner from an Instagram store called Just Journals, and it's really adorable. It's a very customized planner, so this because it's totally adorable, and I can add stickers and notes on things I want to do, as well as my weekly goals and a place to track my expenses, and just an overall page for notes and what I want to do for the day. This is where I do most of my day-to-day planning, or at least my notes taking, so I remember what I want to do for the day. I can always refer back to this, and it makes it very easy because I carry it everywhere with me. At least I carried the last one everywhere with me, so I'm going to carry this one everywhere with me. And it's really cute. It comes with a set of stickers, so I can customize it just the way I like it. And I'm also a pastel princess, so I had to get highlighters for it. So I have several systems to get everything in place so I don't forget anything. I use a traditional planner, obviously, as you have seen. I also use Notion for everything. So for monthly planning, my content, for every single thing, I use Notion. And then I also have this app called Structured, where I use that to plan out my days and my weeks. I do that every Sunday. So I sit down and look through the week and see what I need to do and what I need to plan ahead. And of course, I use Google Calendar because that contains all my recurring meetings, so I know what meetings I have to attend for the week for work and everything, so I don't forget anything at all. Now let's head over to Notion. Let's start with my new Notion template. So let's start with my YouTube content dashboard, so we can go through that so you can see what content I have planned for the month of November. So this is my YouTube dashboard. You could see all the videos that I have scheduled out for the month of November. So I'm planning on trying to post more this month, but regularly I'm just going to stick to post on my usual posting day, which is Saturday. So I keep my short form content and my long form content separate from each other, because so far I haven't relaunched my TikTok and posting on Instagram. I've just been posting on YouTube so far. I do plan on getting back to that, but I'll talk more about that when I'm talking about my monthly goals. But for now, I keep the ideas separately because that just helps for more sanity, because not everything that works as short form content will really work for YouTube video. So as you can see the monthly plan with me videos scheduled here. My Sunday resets, so instead of Saturday, since I'm posting on Wednesday, I'm posting on Sunday. Then becoming an influencer, how I changed my life, and then content creator income for the month of October. And then I've also scheduled out content for Vlogmas, which I plan to do. I don't really know if that would work out for this year, but I have already scheduled out some content for 13 days of Vlogmas. Yeah, so there's that. I don't do yearly goals, which a lot of people say is weird, but I don't do yearly goals because I do the 12-week year. So I try to make my year into 12 weeks. So I make 12-week year goals. But I'm going to make this every video on that because I find that extremely interesting. I read the book 12-week year last year in October or so, that's over a year ago, and since then I have stopped doing yearly goals because it still gives you the dopamine effect of completing your goals, but you do that in a shorter time frame and you have better turnaround. Since I don't do yearly goals, I'm going to show you my monthly goals for the month of November. This is a new series. I won't be taking you through the archive to see the previous month. So we're just going to start from the month of November going forward, and then I'm just going to take you through what my focus goals are. For November, my goals for career and content creation are launch my TikTok rebrand. I already talked about that briefly, but yeah, I'm trying to start taking TikTok seriously and implement like things I'm learning in terms of editing and like my growth as an editor and like a content creator to my TikTok, and take it seriously as I do YouTube. So that's something I want to do. And then also take some more editing courses on Skillshare. Major goal for the TikTok rebrand, focus on learning how to be consistent on TikTok, which is like posting every day and actually following a schedule down. So that's something that has been difficult for me when it comes to posting on TikTok and on Instagram, but so far YouTube has been really good because I usually just post once a week on YouTube. So but I'm trying to get better at posting short form content every day. With consistency comes batch creating content, because obviously I can't really be creating content every single day that's going to go out every single day. That's like the easiest way to lead to burnout. So for what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to find a way to schedule out time, batch create all the content I would need for like a week or a 2-week period. So that way I'm only thinking about going ahead of my posting as opposed to doing it in the moment. That doesn't mean I won't post in the moment if like I go for an event and I edit the video for that. I also have to learn that I don't have to post in chronological order, because one thing that really stops me is if I edit the video for like next week and then the one for this week isn't ready, I decide that, oh, I'm not going to post until I post the one for this week first. So I don't have to post in chronological order. No one really knows. So that's something I'm trying to learn not to heavily rely on. For lifestyle and finances, so for the month of November, I'm trying to get ahead in my finances so that I can actually like properly account for the money I spend, which means I should stop shopping. Plan for November birthdays. My brother is watching this, so I can't really talk about that because he's going to know what I planned for November. So let's just keep that vague. For personal, I want to read one book this month. I have been slacking on my reading, even though I have actually like been trying. The book for the month of November is Red, White and Royal Blue. Even though I know that the movie has come out, I like to read the book because reading the book gives more context. And I know people say, oh, movies don't need the context of the book, but for me they do. I like to know how well directors and the writers rewrite what's green as opposed to rewriting for a novel. So that's something I want to read before I watch the movie. And then journal weekly. I used to be consistent journaling, but I have totally dropped off on that. So that's something I want to get back to. So for structured, I use structure to plan out my week. So I usually go in and add recurring dates because I had the free version. I haven't paid for it. I just want to make sure I actually use this in the long term. So I'm not going to pay for it until like I've used it for a good 4 to 6 months. Then I know I'm actually going to be consistent in that. So far I've used it for 3 months and I have made good progress with it, but I'm not going to pay for it until we reach the new year. I go in and manually add the recurring events into my structured planner, so my chores, and it basically helps you see how much time you have, so I can plan out like specific tasks in between like day, so that I know that I'm getting the most use of my time. I usually do this on a Sunday so that I get the optimal time. So I go to Google Calendar and I pick meetings that are very important and meetings that reoccur and schedule them out, and then I also schedule out the time for other things like lunch, chores, waking up, when I have to like post on socials. And then once those things are set in, I then add in tasks I feel like I want to do for the day, and then stretch that across the week to see in between the time slots where they tell me, oh, you have 30 minutes, so I could put that in. I know, and I'm effectively using my time and not just scrolling on TikTok or doing something else while I have these free slots of time between meetings. Last but not least, Google Calendar. For Google Calendar, I usually have like my time blocks where I block out things that I want to do for the week or things that like reoccur. So I have my filming days, my editing days, my scripting video days, and then like I block out time chunk for work and then focus. I'd be lost without Google Calendar. So let's end the screen recording here. That's everything for this month's plan with me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope you guys love seeing this kind of video. Let me know in the comments. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos. I post videos every weekend. See you guys in the next video. Until then, live beautifully.